We're just making some pens here now. What? All right. So, how did you know your seal was fucked on your motor? Well, all the hydraulic oil we're putting in the tank, of course, is on the back side. This is the back of the machine. Up on the other side there, you pop the hood on the top and fill the oil. And that oil supplies your hydraulic pumps and everything, wheel motors, hydros, all that stuff. So, there was oil, was filling in here, it's filling up the gearbox, and then it filled this sumbitch right to the top. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. Filled this right to the top. I took 2.5 5-gallon pails out of here. Don't quote me on how much oil is supposed to be in here, but I think it's just supposed to be like an oil bath. So once you're driving, the chains will actually run in the oil. So there's a drain plug about here. So I'm thinking that's about where you want the oil to be. And the little bit of information I found on this thing is this is all supposed to be 1030 oil in here. So I got the motor out. How did you get the motor out? Well, let me show you. It was a fight and I couldn't video anything because I needed both my hands. So here's the motor. Got it out. Splined on there. Just like that. That goes into the gear in the gearbox. I guess that would be like a final drive. So that's oil bath. Now how did you know there was oil coming out of there? Well, what was happening, the oil was coming out the vent here, overflowing. Well, how does the oil get in there? That's the only way, is from this front seal, pumping the oil in and through. So all we got to do, or I should show you, I guess, there's two bolts. There's a bolt on the bottom and a bolt on the top, and that's it. That's all that holds that motor in there. So there's supposed to be an O-ring on that new one. When I put it in here, it should, in theory, seal this back up. Now the trouble I was having with this son of a bitch, try to get it out of here, was this is splined, this gear right here, and this fucker was coming back and forth, and that's all I was moving. So I had to take a punch on the outside of the machine in that hole where I got that panel off, and drove it back a little wee bit and broke it free out of this. So the next problem I was having was I was pulling the motor back and I was hitting the hydros over here, right down in here, because there wasn't a whole lot of room. Well, you can't really see that one in there because I got the light over here, but so what it ended up doing is pushing everything back in as far as it goes. And you're probably wondering why I had those vice grips on the front, and that's why, because I never had two people. 95% of the time I work by myself on this shit because everybody else is working. But what I did was I jammed the brake disc. I took the outside brake disc off, and I jammed the brake disc back as far as I could after I pushed the motor and everything back this way. So that might be something you want to do first. And that holds this bushing and that gear, which gives you just enough room, like just enough room, like less than the 1/16 of an inch, to pivot that motor and lift it out the hole up through the door there. So like I said, I don't know if I said it or not, but don't do what I did yet. I guess you could use this video if to remove the motor and put it back in, but don't do this until you watch the whole video and make sure that this fixes what our problem is. So basically what happened is, our problem with this machine is it would drive forward really good. I go to back up, and this left side, on when you're sitting in the seat, wouldn't go back. It would just make kind of a noise, and I could hear bubbling coming out of that vent. So what I did was I took that middle step out first. I'll show you. There's a middle step that goes from here down and then over, and then this other joystick goes in there and hooks to that linkage where that hose is sitting on, right there. So I guess that's it for now. I'm going to, well, I got the new motor here. It's not new, it's a reman for $1,800 Canadian, and I think it was like $100 for the core. But I think what I'm gonna do with the core is send it away and get it rebuilt for less than $1,800. Then I got a spare motor. So that's that. I guess I'm gonna yank that motor out here, put it on the bench if I can find room, and swap my fittings over, and then we'll go ahead and stick her back in there. So all right, old one, new one. Stuck some silicone on her. It's gonna let it set up a little bit, not a whole lot. I changed these two fittings already. Maybe I need to turn this one down a little bit more, but we'll see. I can always adjust a little bit inside there. This one I'm gonna leave the cap on because that'll be scooping shit up while I skid it in there. And yeah, I gotta do a fight now. We'll see what we can do. So I didn't take any of the steel lines out when I took it out of here. Basically laid it down in here and I scooted it out through here. Once I got it to here, then I lifted it up. So I think I'm gonna sort of do the same thing, push it in backwards and then try to turn the fucker and get it into that gear. Once I get the splines sort of lined up into that hole, then I hope we're laughing, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. So anyways, let's give her a go here. Well, remember those blocks? If you follow BCP Farm and Trucking, this is where they ended up. Foundation for our tarp building. So she should be good now, I hope. I mean, if it blows over, then I don't know. It should have blown over, I guess. Time it moves them motherfuckers. Holy shit. I didn't video much of this because I was on the tractor and up and down, and Mom and I pretty much did all the top row. Dad had come out in the mornings before he had to go ref, but we did the bottoms. And I think we started there. We had douse too, but we had to move that in a little bit, make it square. And that one we touched up a little. This one we straightened out, and that one we straightened out, just so our measurements were the proper way. If you can see how the plates are mounted, kind of the same deal all the way around. Once you get the bottom row set in and leveled and you're happy with that, it's pretty fucking easy. You just give her shit. So that really didn't take all that long. So I guess I'm gonna keep going here. I got Firefly Rentals from Indian Head. If you're ever looking for stuff, give them a shout. 695-3535, I believe it is. I can't remember. Oh yeah, right there. Right down there. So I gotta go down this row yet, and then that row. And then all the purlins are in. And then I think I'm gonna go have a bite to eat, and then come back and try and get these the doors in after, once I get back. So I got this rented for today yet, and then I'll have to wait until we can get a hand on the putting the coverall on for the tarp, I guess. So we gotta do the front first, or whatever. Oh, excuse me. Do the back first, front first, whatever you want to do, and then you bring your big tarp over top. But I'll try to video some of that if I can. Like I said, this video isn't just gonna be about this, but here's our foundation. Anyway, that's what it looks like. We got the breaker box. It'll be in one room, hydrant in the other room, and the rest is going to be stalls all the way to the front. And then I got to revamp this shit here, or maybe make a door in there. I don't know yet, but yeah, we'll see how that goes.
My hands are cold.
Here, show them. Don't drop the phone down.
Okay. I can't see.
Well, move the camera so you can see.
I know that. Okay.
Maybe sit down.
Okay. Ow.
Come on, even.
cold.
What?
Is that how far is it? Oh, wow.
Something? Or it might just be the flap.
It's just the
Can you pull yours a bit more up? What? What? There's no wind. Yeah, we're gonna go down.
Okay.
Then we can just pull it over by hand. Right? Inside the pipe or outside the pipe? Might just be better off to pull it by hand down there. 3 of us. Alright.
Dad, my hands are cold.
Okay, stop it then.
How do I stop it?
We'll stop.
What?
Well, how are you now? Look at that sumbitch. She survived the 90K winds. That's what I like. Alright, so we got the cows on the corn. Ashley and I put them out here yesterday. Little fuckers, they come out and they went into the chute pen. That's where we run them through, of course, through the feedlot and whatnot. And this is hard to do with one hand. Anyways, ran them through the chute pen, and they, instead of coming out the alley here like they forgot, we had a couple old trooper cows that, they're the lead cows of the bunch, if you know what I mean. Everybody's got a couple of them. Like follow the leader, you know, kind of deal. So that's what we did. We got them out on the corn. I put a bale feeder out here and just a grass bale in the feeder, so they don't overdo it on the corn, and gives them that little bit of extra what they need for their stomach. So got that done, and now I'm just cleaning up this shit pack area here. Fucking forward, Ryan. So just cleaning up this area. This is like shit from 2 years. So I'm just putting it in a pile here, and I'm going to use this manure as a windbreak, is my plan. And then should be good for this side. And everything from that side back, we shouldn't need to worry about it. And then what I might do is maybe put something, of course, going that way. Because once they get that corn chewed down, there's going to be nothing left for a windbreak out this side. So we got one hot wire. As you can see, to the fencer on the ground. I had a different one, but I had it on that T-post right there, and it just blinked 5 times. And I don't know if it's a battery or what the hell it is. But anyways, I got this other one from Princess Auto. It seems to be working good. So we've got the lines down. All we need to do now is roll the wire up, but I think what we're going to do is roll the second roll out and roll it back and tie it on right away. Then I got 2 hots, and then what we'll do is roll this first one up and take it over to the third roll. So, but they got, I don't know, they got a long time to chewing in here. Of course, they eat the cobs first, right, because of the grain in there. But then they go on to the leaves and the stalks and tassels and every other part. You guys know more about the corn than we do. This corn is a North Star variety, and it is pretty sweet. We had a meeting here the other day with the corn rep. He come out and basically showed the difference between silage / grazing corn as opposed to guys that just feed like a grain corn. Oh, Tyson just put up a new video. Go check her out, Northern Farmer, on the YouTubes. Fall tillage. So yeah, anyway, the like I said, with the coverall, we got it up. There it is. Summer got a little bit of video there up in the man lift. Shout out to Firefly Rentals in Indian Head. If you guys need some rental equipment, give him a shout. Old Warren, 695-3535, I believe it is. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'm going to keep giving her shit on here. I gotta run up to Princess Auto this morning here, and once I get this work done, whoops, wrong way. Once I get this bit of stuff done, then I gotta run up there and pick up a new motor for my auger. Once I get that done, then we will figure something out. But I gotta bring that auger back because I got a load of peas going out tomorrow. So that's gonna be kind of nice, I guess. This fucking stuff's hard to push. You getting that hard pack stuff. Like I said, there's about 2 years of manure in here, so we'll get her piled up, and then that way I can rebed them here again for these snowy days. We just got basically the snow come in one day. There was a bit of rain there a couple nights ago, and then she pretty much said, you know what, I'm gonna be winter now. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep giving her here. I gotta try to get this done. I just got this little triangle to do here yet. Once I get this done, like I said, then that's good enough. I will figure out what I'm gonna do next. Maybe bring another bale feeder out. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, there's a few boards in here. I don't mind. They'll rot. They'll rot in that manure with the snow in there. Well, got the shit pushed up there. Oh, you got a cob on the ground, you bastards! That's alright. There's lots to go around. Anyways, we're just gonna check these girls here. Make sure nobody's bloated or not looking so good. But I mean, like, you look in their shit and there's no corn in their shit, so everybody seems to be doing alright so far. Haven't made it down to the far end yet. Watch out, PTO calf. Get out of the way, you star. Come on, Jay. Come on. Boop. Boop, boop. There we go. It's a heifer. Oh yeah, we did our brake check the other day. We're 100%. 101% because Brendan was pregnant. Thanks for the help again, guys. Brendan and Shanna. That was mint. Fucking rolled through them cows like crazy, so. Get out the way! Oh, man! Oh, man! You can find a hole. Pick a hole. Any hole. Another heifer. Come on, I gotta get going here. Gotta go to the city today. I think I'll put that on another video, because I've probably got enough here to make one here pretty soon. So, what are you doing? Make sure there's nobody on the other side of this hill that's dying, I guess. 98. She's only got one toe. She's doing pretty good. Let's see if we can zoom in on that one toe. See that one toe right there? Nice! You don't need 4. Or 2, I mean. How'd you guys get burrs? I don't understand that. Where the hell did the burrs come from? 14, I know Rosie buggered off back down here. Nexa! What you doing, old girl? What? Yeah, we stole your calf. So there's no calves out here, just cows. Just, well, actually bred cows. See, look at the shit. There's no corn in there. And these, the stalks are kind of, they're really sweet, actually. You break that stalk open and the center part of the stalk is just, we chewed on it a bit at the little conference deal we had there. So, but yeah, looks like everybody's doing all right. So I'm going to take this piece of shit in the shop. I got a little bit of welding to do on the fucking loader frame, and then we should be good to go. I see the wind's picking up again. No wonder it's gonna snow. Anyways, I guess be a nice little short video for you guys, a little update of what's going on here. Get the fuck out of my way, I need this road. Beep. But yeah, everybody's eating away. Like I said, I stuck that round bale in the feeder, and it's just a grass bale, nothing fancy. Pretty much just slew hay in there. So go back to the yard and I'll take off this grapple bucket and get rid of that, and then I can work on my loader here. I got the skid steer in the shop. Park it in there now. I gotta get a door made for it yet, the glass and whatever, but other than that, she should be good to go. I got her fixed up there, so never showed you it, but it's LX665. I guess I did show you. There was a few clips on it. Changing that motor. So anyway, the motor did work. So if you have that issue with yours, then give that a whirl, because like I said, she's 100% now. So mint. I'm gonna go find something else to do here.